American gods.
You just fit 6.
Yeah. I'm going in with you. That one didn't open.
Don't be scared.
I,
It did open
oh,
that.
shit.
It's a sci-fi movie, like in the 70s.
Yeah. Somebody. Jitney. $10 for the jitney.
They would call them by Capricorn 50.
Doo -doo.
I think one of the reasons was supposedly the people that flew it had to experience natural. Well, I had a 3-hour oral. 3 hours. Yeah. Wanted to die. Yeah. You know what? I'm done. Yeah. I have no idea. Yeah, there's shop.
What's up, y'all? Not feeling too well. Wasn't a hard day yesterday. Getting to Atlantic City. Deadheaded on the first one. If you guys don't know what deadheading is, basically it's just a flight attendant is sitting in a cabin seat. They're being repositioned from one place to the next. So our first flight was from Dallas to Orlando. So we deadheaded to Orlando, and then we worked the flight from Orlando to Atlantic City. But got in probably like 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm not really feeling that well right now. Kind of groggy. Head's kind of like. I was planning to take you guys down to a place called White House Subs and get a sub, but now I think about it, I had a sub yesterday for my meal, for my dinner and everything like that. So I shouldn't really have another sub for today. So I'm gonna think about if there's anything around here to eat that's not far, because I don't feel like going too far from the hotel. And we only have 2 legs today. We go to Fort Myers, and you've seen Fort Myers. There's nothing there. And then then we go to Detroit, and but the bad thing is we're not in Detroit. As far as our hotel, we get there kind of late again. And I didn't cook any food this time. I know, bad me. I need to get back onto that. But yeah, so I might just have a protein shake for right now. And I don't know. We'll see. But in the meantime, man, I have about another 3 hours that I can go and get some rest and try to feel better before I actually have to. Then went to the back of the plane, and I'm sitting there talking to the flight attendant back there, and this guy and this little girl come to go use the the laboratory, and we told them, oh, they're full right now. And they're like, okay, and so we continue our conversation. Next thing you know, blah, little girl vomits everywhere. The flight attendant, she couldn't handle the smell, so I told her to go to the front of the plane. And I had to clean that up. So, I mean, I just had to get it up real quick. You know what I'm saying? We have stuff on the plane to make sure, disinfect, kind of disinfect. But we, stuff to make sure we dry it out, and then it's a nasty process. But somebody has to do it. We can't just leave it on the floor. So, clean that up. And everything. So that is one of the main reasons I never wear my shoes inside the house when I get home. I take my shoes off and leave them at the doorway on the parts where I can clean up real quick. Never walk around with your shoes inside your house, especially your work shoes. Never do that, because you never know what you're stepping in inside the airplane. And that includes the lavatories. That even includes the bathrooms inside the airports. Never. So always kick off your shoes before you walk around inside your house, because you never know what's at the bottom of your shoes. Alright, so now let me get about more rest. Alright. Hey, what's up? As you can see, I'm out here. I'm in Detroit right now, and about to go get something to eat. A good old Bob Evans and everything like that. So I'll walk over here, get something to eat. But it was cold here last night, like seriously cold. And to the point where I thought it was going to snow, because Chicago got snowed yesterday. And usually what happens in Chicago happens in Detroit the next day. And actually, I don't even think it's hilly right now, being in the sun. It's a little, the wind's a little chilly, but it's not that much wind. But just got a long sleeve shirt, cool shirt, Iron Man right here. Check it out, sleeves and everything like that. Got this from my Loot Crate box. You watch my Loot Crate videos, but yeah. So I'm a chaser on this one, 321 chaser, and my crew member, she's not coming out. She got food in her bag, so I need to start repacking my own food and everything like that. So yesterday was pretty good. We had 2 flights. Worked with what we call a unicorn crew, because they're from Atlantic City, and usually don't see Atlantic City people unless you work on the East Coast. And so since we're working on the East Coast, got to be with the Atlantic City crew last night. Working with a Vegas crew tonight. I know one of the girls, I met her when she first started, and everything like that. So I've known her for them since then. And but yeah, we only have one flight today, one leg to Atlanta. So we're going to Atlanta tonight. We get there probably like midnight or so. Not even midnight, but I guess so, somewhere around there. And once we get there, we're pretty much done with the trip, because tomorrow we just deadhead back to base, back to Dallas. Oh yeah, so good news. I'm not even going to deadhead back to Dallas right away. I'm going to try to catch an earlier flight and go to Fort Lauderdale. I found my camera, so no more recording on the cell phone for a little while. But yeah, so I'm going to go try to grab my camera down in Fort Lauderdale. And then probably go spend lunch with parents, then go back, get on the last flight back to Dallas tonight. So I'll be home by tomorrow night, probably around the same time, because the flight to Dallas that we were supposed to take was at night anyway. See, this is why I need my camera, because this thing just stops recording when it wants to. But thanks, Delta. Anyways, it stops recording when it wants to, so I don't even know when it stopped. I was just looking down and all of a sudden it wasn't there no more. But about to go to Bob Evans, eat some food, go back to the hotel, get ready, and do my thing. So I'm out. About to roll. Alright, you guys, so it's early in the morning and everything, and I'm about to leave, even though I just got here. But I'm about to leave and try to catch an early flight from Atlanta down to Fort Lauderdale, so I can try to get my camera back. But it all depends on two things. So first things first, I gotta make sure there's enough room on the plane that I can catch a seat. And the second thing is that since I'm technically still on a trip, I have to be kind of released from working. Even though I'm just deadheading, which is I'm riding in a passenger seat back to base, back to Dallas, but I still have to get approval from scheduling that I can leave and take a different flight. So basically I'm asking for an alternate deadhead, which will give me still my pay for the flight, but I don't have to take the flight later on the night down from Atlanta to Dallas. I can go find my own way back to Dallas. And so that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna try to get on this flight this morning. I already missed 2 flights. I just didn't get up. It was, you know, we got in super late, so I decided to take a later flight. Luckily there was 3 flights back to back from Atlanta to Fort Lauderdale. So I'm gonna take one of those. The next one is about another 2 hours. So I'm gonna go downstairs, eat breakfast, and then go to the airport, see if I can get on. If I can get on, then I'm gonna call scheduling and ask for an alternate deadhead so I can go down to Fort Lauderdale, spend time with the parents, get my camera, and then take the flight later on tonight from Fort Lauderdale to Dallas. And I should be able to get on that flight. I think I listed for the jump seat, so I'm guaranteed to see pretty much everything like that. So we'll see. May the non-rev gods be in my favor. And let's get this. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be able to make it. And I'm pretty sure they're gonna release me because I'm off for the next day after that. So yeah. All right, let's go. It's up early in the morning. Not really supposed to be working, but I'm trying to go down to Florida for something, as you already know, buying a camera. But I'm here to eat breakfast early in the morning. Check it out. Yeah. perks of free breath. Oh, hair needs to be done, but hey, what's up? I'm back in Fort Lauderdale. Finally made it. It's funny, man. You never know who you're gonna meet on the aircraft or on your flight and everything like that. Actually sat next to another flight attendant who has been here a little bit longer than I have. I've never met her, which is strange because I pretty much know everybody in her class but her. But just sitting here and waiting for the good old parents to pick me up, and then we'll spend the rest of the day here. Probably go eat dinner with them and then head back to Dallas tonight on the last flight. So that's how it is. All right, let's go. So I'm sitting here. I'm in Fort Lauderdale trying to get back home, and I got the jump seat. So we'll see. I might have a seat. I might not have a seat. We'll see.